Hey everybody, I'm back again with another video. This time I wanted to make a quick tips video for your smart home. Now in this video I want to cover naming of routines, wake words, and just general organization of your smart devices. Let's get started with the video. So my studio is set up with a lot of smart devices, and I found out the hard way that if you name multiple things with a common name, the Alexa or the Google Home is going to have problems discerning which thing you want to control. So you have to define things in a organized fashion that are easy to remember, but also that don't have too many repetitive phrases in them. For example, when I want to leave for the day, I created a routine called shut down. So when I want to turn all my lights off and I want to lock the door before I leave, I just go computer, shut down. Now Alexa turns off all my lights except for my little desk light, and also locks my door. Also says a little phrase, says hasta la vista baby, as I'm walking out. So this is a routine created to make everything automated and much quicker. Now, when I come in for the day, and let's pretend my door is unlocked now, I would go, computer, wake up. Now Alexa goes through, tells me the weather, and also turns on all my lights. It doesn't unlock my door because Alexa doesn't have that functionality. I believe that's a security issue that they haven't worked out yet, so they haven't provided it because they don't want people to just be able to scream through your window a keyword phrase and unlock your front door. So I don't mind that so much. Also, let's just say you want to change your colored lights. There's a way to do that too. At my front door, I have a colored light. Now this signifies whether I'm recording or whether people can come in, whether people can make a lot of noise outside, or whether I want them to kind of keep it down for a little bit. So in this case, I created a key phrase for my light. I go computer, recording. And now my light turns red whenever I'm recording. Now, if I want to change the color back to normal, I have to tell it what color I want it to be. So whenever I want to change it back to normal, I would go, computer, turn color green. And now it changes my light to green to let people know that they can come into my studio and or I'm not recording at this time. So let's look at some of the routines that I created for my setup. So I first did shutdown, which turns off my desk strip, it turns off my light strip, it turns off my desk dimmer, it turns off my fan, it locks my cave door, and then it turns off color, which is my exterior light, to 0, and then it turns off my bench light, and it also says hasta la vista baby. Now this is all from the man cave / studio. So in order to do that one routine, I had to list all the devices and say what I wanted them to do. With recording, there was only one device, and that is on the exterior of my studio, and I just tell it recording and it automatically turns it to red. So that one's pretty simple. Then I also have the wake up command, which it turns on all of my devices, my desk strip, my light strip, my desk dimmer, my fan, my bench light. It turns the color to 100%, and then it turns the welcome home, or says welcome home, and then tells me the weather report. So this is how you can trigger multiple devices on one catchphrase and make a wake word basically which can do so many functions and keep it a little bit simpler for you to automate your spaces. Now here's all the devices that I have, you know, everything named, and I tried to keep most things slightly different unless I wasn't going to be using them for a automated routine. In that case, I could use repetitive names. But for the most part, I tried to keep them easy to remember so that I could say out the commands by my voice. Okay, so what you got to remember with smart devices is that you got to be smart about it. You have to be organized, you have to keep the keywords to a minimum and short, and try not to be repetitive with your naming of the devices. Hopefully you found this video helpful and informational. If you did, please click like, and if you really liked it, please subscribe. Also, if you want to see more of my videos, click that little bell that's right next to the subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. I will talk to you later. I'm gonna get the tech out of here. Later.